Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. I am back. I am back. Hello, Sloan. Good morning to you. Welcome to the room. Welcome. Good morning, Danielle. How are you? Hi, Marcelo. Good morning. Welcome to the room. Good morning, Braden. How are you? Welcome to the room. Come on in. I'm super excited to be back. It's been an amazing 10 days. Was it 10 days? I think it was 10 days. But it was good. I enjoyed my time away. I missed y'all, but I enjoyed my time of rest and reset. Yes, indeed. I hope you all had a great time while I was gone as well. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. I'm not seeing comments. Huh. Okay. All right, it's popping up. Okay. Yes. Good morning, Liz. I missed y'all. I missed y'all so much. So come on in the room. Welcome to phase 2 of Command Your Day. Good morning, Protector. How are you? How you doing? If you're new here, I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. Welcome to my virtual space. Hey, Uncle X Brand, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hi, Selena. Good morning to you all. Hi, Jenny. Welcome to the room. So, welcome to phase 2 of Command Your Day. We're continuing to make bold moves, right? Because we slated this year as the year of bold moves. So we're continuing to make bold moves to live the life that we desire to live. Now, in addition to that, we are making sure that we keep our promise to ourselves. That is how we're going to make bold moves in this second phase of Command Your Day, right? We're going to keep our promise to ourselves. You're doing well? Okay, awesome. Good morning, Frederick. Thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate it. It's been an amazing time away. But yes, I am happy to be back so that we can move into our phase 2 of Command Your Day. We're continuing to make bold moves. We're not letting fear hold us back, and we're going to keep the promises that we've made to ourselves. I know, like at this point in the year, sometimes it can get discouraging, like, man, I haven't accomplished the things that I wanted to accomplish. But if you are determined to keep the promises that you made to yourself, you will get there. You will get those goals accomplished. So that is our focus to close out the year strong, right? Is to continue to make bold moves. Hey T, good morning. Continue to make bold moves and keeping the promises that we've made to ourselves. So if you haven't hit the follow button yet, please do so. I am going to be live here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That is our new schedule. We're going to stick to it. We're resetting today. We are resetting as I come back. I am not an English teacher, Milton, but here's what you can do. DM me the word English, and I'm going to send you the contact information for the English teacher that I partner with. Okay, Milton? Let me know if you know how to DM me. Just send me a message with the word English so I can give you the contact information for the English teacher that I partner with, okay? All right. So, yes, where was I? So, we're in phase 2 of Command Your Day. Phase 2 of Command Your Day, and we are very determined to keep our promise to ourselves. So, we're going to show up Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Hey, Aline. Hey, her story rhymes. Good morning. How are you? So we're going to show up Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. for Command Your Day. And we're continuing to use the Bold Moves manual. 2.0 is not yet ready. However, my other book that I was working on, You're American. I Am in America, Milton. But the devotional is ready. It's been published. Now, I know that you all wanted signed copies. So for you to get the signed copies, you will need to purchase from me. However, I am waiting on my first copy of the book so that I can look through it before I order my inventory. So if you check Amazon, it will be there as published, right? It is there. If you type my name in on Amazon, you will see the new book. Hey Lou, how are you? You will see the new book there, The Serenity Devotional. I know. Good morning, Miss Gloria. How are you? I have to reach out to you today. You've been on my heart all this time that I've been away. Something I got to share with you, okay? So I'm going to message you today. But yes, Serenity Devotional is published. It is available on Amazon. But just give me some time. My copy should be coming in today. All right? My copy should be coming in today. So once I get that copy in hand, then I will order my stock so that you can order from the link that is in my bio. Good morning, everyone. We're 116 deep. Oh my goodness. Good morning to you all. Welcome if you're new. Hit that follow button. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor. This is our time where we come together and command our day. So welcome. I'm talking about my new book. I'm talking about my new book, Serenity, the Serenity Journal, not journal, devotional. Miss Gloria, I have to get you that journal. I have to put it out because I keep saying journal, so there's a need for it. Hey, Lilia, good morning to you. Good morning. So here's what I'm going to do. Let me do this really quickly to give you all just an overview of the book. My new book. She means the auction. What auction? I'm not sure what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're talking about, my friend. You got to get clear. So I want to give you all, let's see, is this the one? Come on. No, let's do this. Let's do this. I want to read. Got this. What is she talking about? What is this person talking about in my comments? So we're going to get to the word of the day really quickly, but I want to share with you all who's been waiting on the devotional. Just want to share with you all what the devotional is all about, really. Let me minimize this so I can read it for you. All right. So the Serenity Devotional, strength to change the things I can and to accept the things that I can't. So really the focus of this devotional is to help those who are in that survival mode and you really want to get into a space where you're thriving and not surviving. You're not always bracing for impact, like something is always going to go wrong. So this devotional is to help you to transition out of survival mode into thriving with peace and clarity. All right. Good morning, Braden. So here's what the back of the book says, right? In a world full of constant change, overwhelming demands, and uncertain outcomes, Serenity Devotional offers a 90-day journey towards calm, clarity, and Christ-centered encouragement. Rooted in timeless wisdom of the Serenity Prayer, this devotional will guide you through daily reflection that will help you embrace the strength to change what you can, right? Cultivate peace in what you cannot control. Gain divine wisdom to discern the difference, because you got to understand the difference. Hey, Dragonfly Girl, how are you? Good morning. Right? It's going to help you to break free from the grip of anxiety, fear, and procrastination. Reconnect with God, who grants you true serenity. So that's what the devotional is all about. I know that y'all are going to love it. So it is live. It is published on Amazon. However, just give me until today. Let me get my copy in hand, okay? And let me see. If I get some time later, I may do a video when it arrived today, supposed to come in today. If not, you will definitely see it tomorrow when we are live. All right? All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So hit that follow button if you have not done so yet. If you haven't done so yet, hit the follow button so you will get the notification whenever I go live. All right, let's do this because we know the time goes by really fast. Let's do this. We're going to stack our gratitude. I know I usually tell y'all find 3 things to be grateful for, but let's stack them. You don't have to stop at 3. Whatever you can think of that you're grateful for, I want you to drop it in the comments. What are you grateful for today? Let's stack our gratitude. This exercise helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. So let's stack our gratitude. Let's do that. Go ahead and drop in the comments. What are you grateful for today? Good morning, Steve. How are you? How you doing? I'm back. I'm back. After my break, I am rested. I'm ready to go, ready to build, ready to do more. Absolutely. So let's stack our gratitude. I'm grateful for good health. Awesome. Hey, Just Debbie, how are you? Welcome to the room. Be sure to hit that follow button. Yes, welcome to the room. So 2 things you got to do. Hit that follow button so you will get the notification. I'm live here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. And you also got to use the link in my bio to join the Commanders community. Become a part of my community. Hey, good morning, Lexi. So welcome, Just Debbie. Welcome to the room. Make sure that you hit the follow button. Miss Gloria says big 3. So if you're new here, the big 3 is life, health, and strength. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. The Commanders community and peace. Awesome. I love it. How are you doing, Lexi? Grateful for my family. Awesome. Grateful for phase 2. Yes, indeed. We got big things to do. Big things to do in phase 2 of Command Your Day. If you want to catch up on phase 1, please head over to my YouTube channel. I'm the Productivity Coach on YouTube. You can catch up on phase 1 over there and then join us right here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, Steve, it just hit me like in the last week or so, like, girl, you're about to be 40 years old. I'm about to be 40 years old. Like, that's crazy. I got to work on me, though, because I want to be the best version of me in my 40s. Absolutely. All right. You did that, Debbie. Awesome. Going to work right now and later. Oh, okay. So I'm Coach Anika. You can hit the follow button and then you'll be able to find me. All right. Everaldo, if you hit the follow button, you'll be able to find me later. All right. Just if you tap on the tab that says friends. So hit that follow button so when you get off work, you can catch up. But on YouTube, I am the Productivity Coach. So you can connect with me there and get a lot of my content there. All right. And have an amazing day at work. Hey, Cervero, how are you? Good morning to you. So we're stacking our gratitude. Hey, Global Chick Venture, how are you? It's been a minute. So Protector, actually my birthday is in 4 months, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm 4 months away from being 40. Like, that's crazy. But yes, I'm 4 months away from being 40. Okay, Everaldo, catch up later after you get off work. I'm grateful for the people who helped me through difficult situations, for the strength to follow through. Awesome, Lilia. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. All right. All right. So again, we've made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves. Will we be using a book on Thursday? No, but you can bring a notebook. You will need a notebook. You will need a notebook on Thursday. Mine is. Oh, okay. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday. You will need a notebook. So this is what I'll tell you all. Just get a specific journal or a notebook for Thursdays. When you join me on Thursday nights, bring a notebook. For those of you who want to go deeper in biblical studies, bring a notebook on Thursdays. And I won't be streaming on this page. I will be on my ministry page. So for those of you who are new here, connect with me on my ministry page for Thursday Night Lives. It's called Kingdom Classes. All right. So connect with me there for Thursday nights at 7 p.m. for Kingdom Classes. All right, let me catch up with the comments. I'm just focusing on the comments because I'm just coming back, so I want to give y'all some attention. Okay, yeah, so just bring a notebook with you. Okay, Lexi, you have a birthday coming up as well. Country of origin. Yes, Jose, that's correct. For those of you who want to get into English classes, again, I'm not an English teacher, but I have partnered with one. So DM me the word English so I can get you over to him so you can get in his English class, okay? So DM me the word English so you can get into his class. All right, so we've done our gratitude check-in. Now, we've made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves and we're keeping our promise to ourselves. So I want you to type in the comments, I am making bold moves this year. I am making bold moves this year. Type that in the comments. And I also want you to type, I am keeping my promise to myself. That's the second thing that you're going to put there. I am keeping my promise to myself. I said I was going to love me more. I said I was going to start this business. I promised myself that if I don't do anything, I'm going to accomplish this financial goal. And I'm keeping my promise to myself. So I want you to type those two things. Good morning, Miss Arena. How are you? Thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Yes, I am making bold moves this year. And the second thing is I am keeping my promise to myself. Too many times we do things for everybody else. But the thing that we promised ourselves that we would do, I would give myself more time. I'm going to start this business. I'm going to accomplish this financial goal. And we get super busy with everybody else's issues and we don't keep our promise to ourselves. But we're making this promise to keep the promise that we made to ourselves, right? We're going to love ourselves more. We're going to go after these goals. We're going to create the life that we desire. I promise myself that I will be successful no matter what. And I'm keeping that promise. I promise myself that I will be financially free. And I'm keeping that promise. So as we push forward in the second phase of Command Your Day, we're making bold moves and we're keeping our promise to ourselves. All right. So I want you all to type that we're making bold moves. Yes. And we're keeping our promise to ourselves. So we're going to write the book, start the business, go back to school if that is your thing. Maybe you promised yourself that you would go back to school, you would finish the degree, you would get the certificate. But so much has been going on that you haven't been able to keep your promise to yourself. But in the second phase, we're keeping our promise to ourselves. All right. Yes, Lilia. Yes, indeed. All right. So let's pray. Grateful for life, health, and strength. Awesome. Yes, Miss Arena. So let's pray the 23rd Psalm really quickly. Let's do that. The time is slipping away. Let's do that. The Lord is our shepherd. We shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. Thank you, Miss Arena. Thank you. Now, if you all want to do a promise piece, right? I've done that for myself. This right here is my promise piece. So my daughter got me another necklace with these. So I took them off and put them on this one because this is my promise piece. So this one is promise to love myself more, right? This is faith. I live a faith-filled life. And this is my belief. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe in Jesus Christ, right? So if you want to get you a promise piece, this is why I always have this on, right? If you want to do that, it doesn't have to be anything expensive or crazy, just something to remind you that, hey, you made a promise to yourself and you gotta keep that promise. If you want to do that, you can do that. All right. Oh, thank you. I was out in the sun. I went to the beach Saturday. Yeah. That's why, Steve. I was out in the sun. We had a family trip to the beach, our second family trip to the beach this summer. You have a ring. Yes, this one is also a promise piece as well. So if you all want to do that, I do believe that it makes a difference when you have something to remind you, because in that time, in that moment, when you're about to make a decision that is contradictory to the promise that you made to yourself, these pieces can help to remind you, hey, you said, you promised yourself that you were going to do this for you or not do this again, right? You got to keep your promise to yourself. So if you want to get promise pieces, you can do that. All right. So that's why I wear these all the time. All right. So if you want to do that, you can do that. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. It could be something you see in a dollar store that speaks to a commitment that you've made to yourself or a promise that you've made to yourself, and you can get it and hang it on the wall, right? Just put it somewhere where you can always see it. All right. But we're keeping our promise to ourselves. Okie dokie. All right. Hello, Leo. How are you? Okay, let's do our affirmations. We're almost a half an hour in. Let's do our affirmations, and you can find the affirmations inside of the Bold Moves manual. If you do not have your copy of this book yet, you can get it on Amazon, the Bold Moves manual. This is what we're working from to get us in the right mindset to accomplish our goals and to help us to keep our promise to ourselves. The affirmations, you can find them in the front of the book as well. So grab your copy on Amazon, all right, so you can follow along with us here. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Good morning. All right, so let's get into our affirmations. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself, and then you're going to type in the comments, I agree. It tells me that you said it to yourself. All right, so here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. I give myself permission to win. I am a visionary. I see beyond my present. I think beyond limitations. I create the future. Nothing is impossible for me. Nothing is impossible for me. If God said that I can have it, I'm going to have it. Absolutely. I'm going to get it. All of it. Nothing is impossible for me. Good morning, Esther. How are you? How you doing? Thank you so much for typing I agree. So those are the affirmations that we use every morning. And yes, yes, indeed, nothing is impossible. And you can find them right here in the front of the Bold Moves manual. All right. Thank y'all for typing. I agree. Yes. Permission not to give up. I love that, Miss Arena. I love that. So grab the book, the affirmations. You can find them right in the front of the book. Okay. All right. Oh, I didn't give y'all the page for today. Today we're going to be on page 141 and 142. I believe that this is a time of reset for us. All right. So 141 and 142, you can pull that up. Thank y'all so much for typing. I agree. Thank you. All right. So really quick announcements. Let me get through them really quickly. Thank y'all for sticking in there with me. Number one, please make sure that you're a part of my community, the Commanders community. If you tap my profile picture, it will take you to the link in bio. The very first option says Commanders Community. What I have in circulation right now is a money plan. So for those of you who want to take part in personal development or go on that journey of personal development, but you're not sure how to come up with the investment has not been a part of your budget, I share with you 10 ideas as to how you can raise the funds for personal development. All right. So I have the money plan in circulation and I have a goals assessment to see how ready you are for your next major life goal. How ready are you in your mindset? How ready are you with your discipline? How ready are you in your strategies, with the strategies that are necessary for you to get to your next level? Andy, so if you want access to the money plan and the goals assessment, you got to use that link in my bio to join the Commanders community. If you can't find it, just DM me so that I can help you to get into it. All right. It's a free community. The Commanders community, it is free. So if you want to join my community to get access to the money plan and the goals assessment, use the link in my bio to join the Commanders community or DM me if you're not able to find it. All right. If you're not sure how to find the link, how to use the link, DM me so I can help you to get in. Next thing that I want you to do is grab you a copy of the Bold Moves manual if you do not have it yet, so that you can follow along with us. It makes a major difference when you have the book, when you're able to follow along as I'm going through the content. You don't see the link? Andy, DM me. Send me a DM, okay? Send me a DM and I'll help you with that. But it should be at the bottom of the screen of my bio. All right. So DM me, Andy, so I can help you with that. All right. So again, my new book is published. I will have the physical copy. It's supposed to arrive today. So I will have the physical copy in hand today. So tomorrow morning, I can show it to you all. And then I will order my supply. And then you'll be able to order from me so that I can sign it and mail it out to you. All right. But for now, you can definitely order the Bold Moves manual so you can follow along with us right here, Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. All right. Thank you for all the hearts. I appreciate it. Now, my next live mentorship session. Oh, let me say this. Welcome to all of my new mentees. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm so excited to start working with you. And this next season of the Action Accelerator is going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. Yes, I was resting on my time away from social media. I got a lot of rest. I did, but I was also working. So I'm scaling the Action Accelerator, and one of the things that I'm going to add to it, I'm working on it. Good morning, Eugene. How are you? It's still in development phase, but I'm adding a consistency boot camp to the Action Accelerator. All right. So we're actually going to have blocks of Jesus, why I can't remember the word now. But I'm going to include in that the consistency boot camp. All right. We're going to have like a 21 days where we're consistently showing up every day, like work sessions. OK. because you're going to focus on that goal and you're going to get that goal accomplished. So we are taking the Action Accelerator to a whole nother level. So I'm going to include in that, it's going to have additional resources for you as well. So the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program, is taking on a whole new life. So yes, there will be a boot camp included in that, the consistency boot camp, because we can have great ideas and things that we want to do, but if you don't remain consistent, you're not going to see the end of it. Good morning, Joshua. Welcome to the room. All right. So my next live mentorship session will be August 30th. So if you want to be in the room, if you want to be a part of the Action Accelerator family, if you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled. And again, welcome to all my new mentees. I'm super excited about this next phase of the Action Accelerator as well. So DM me the word mentor if you want to work with me and be a part of the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program. If you have any questions at all, feel free to DM me so that I can give you the clarity that you need or help you with that. All right? Awesome. So let's get into the word of the day. Let's do that. I tell y'all, I try to keep my lives at 30 minutes tops, but that never works, right? It just never works. All right, so let's get into the word of the day. I love being on with you all. I love it. And one day I'll be able to stay on as long as I desire so that I can answer questions, whatever questions that you have, and give you all the full content that I usually prepare for the morning time. All right, so let's get into the word of the day. Let's do that. We're on page 141 and 142 today of the Bold Moves Manual. So this is a book. If you do not have your copy yet, get your copy. Like, it's worth the investment. Yes. Purposeful is the word of the day. Yes, indeed. So get your copy of the book so you can follow along with us. If you want to make bold moves, if you want to keep your promise to yourself, you got to get the book. You got to join the community, be a part of the community. It makes a difference when you're a part of the community, because sometimes you're going through things and you don't really understand it. You don't have the language for what it is that you're going through or how to get out. You don't have clarity on how to get out. But when you get into a community and you hear questions being asked that you were pondering, but you just did not have the words for it, it makes a difference in your personal development and your growth. It absolutely does. So get the book, join us right here, Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. All right, join us right here. So get the book. Today we are on, yes, Lilia, thank you so much for putting that. We're on page 141 and 142, and we're talking about being purposeful or purposeful living. That's what we're talking about this morning as we reset. So we are looking at this word today because this is our reset. We're not waiting on January 1st to come around for us to say, okay, New Year's resolution, this is what I'm going to do for the next 12 months. We're not waiting for January 1. This is our reset. It starts today. So you need to make a decision today of exactly what you want the next 365 days to look like. We just completed 365 days on August 13th. And it had been an amazing journey, right? 365 days of Command Your Day. Goals have been accomplished. Mindset has been transformed, right? Lives changed in those 365 days. But now we want to be more intentional about the next 365, right? We want to be very intentional. So you got to decide today, what do I want my next 365 to look like? And you can decide that. You don't have to just randomly do stuff. Like, you can design your life. What do I want my next 365 to look like? Hey, Foster, thank you so much. Or Frost the Boss. I'm sorry, mess up your name. Thank you so much for the Daily Heart Me. So you get to decide exactly what you want your next 365 to look like. I have decided that. I have reset my alarm because I'm challenging myself to wake up 30 minutes earlier than I did the last 365, right? I was getting up at 5 a.m. I made a decision that I'm moving the time back to 4:30. So for the next 365, I want to get up at 4:30 because there's some additional things that I have added to my morning routine that getting up at 4:30 every morning is going to help me with, and that is with my personal growth, my personal development, my devotional time. There's some additional things that I want to do to make me better. All right? So today is your reset. So you get to decide what you want your next 365 to look like. And when you get to 365, August 25th of 2026, what do you want to accomplish, right? What do you want your story to be when you get there? You get to decide today. All right? Thank you, Miss Arena. Thank you. So you get to decide today. Here's what I want my next 365 to look like. And today is our reset. We're starting phase 2 of Command Your Day. Get connected, stay connected. I will be here. Those who were with me in phase 1, they can tell you about my commitment and my consistency. They can speak to that. So for the next 365, I will be here. I will be walking with you. But you got to be willing to show up for you. All right? You have to be willing to show up for you. You're welcome, Lilia. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Thank you for that. All right, so you get to decide today. Here's what I want my next 365 to look like. And again, you don't have to wait for January 1 to come around. No, today I'm deciding this is what I want my life to look like for the next 365 days. And like I did when I started out phase 1, my approach is it's only 365. That's it. It's only 365. I can do this. I can wake up at 4:30 every morning for the next 365 and get these things done. All right? Like the new camera angle. Okay. Okay, awesome. I'm working on improving, working on getting things better, right? But thank you for noticing that. Thank you. All right, awesome. So you get to decide what you want your life to look like when you hit 365, which is August 25th of 2026. All right. So you get to decide what you want that to look like. And with that, we're looking at the word purposeful today. We want to live a purposeful life. We want to do things that are purposeful and in alignment with where we want to go. So now that you know what you want your next 365 to look like, everything that you do, every day that you wake up, you want to make sure that everything that you're doing and what you're saying aligns with the end result that you want to see. Okay, we're being intentional now. We're being intentional. So make sure that every day when you wake up, the things that you're doing, the routine that you're keeping, the connections that you're making, that they are in alignment with where you want to be August 25th, 2026. Okay? All right. So, purposeful. The definition that we went with is full of meaning, significant, very simple but powerful. Thank you, Miss Unstoppable. Thank you so much. Thank you. I had a great time away. I missed you all, but I'm ready to work. And I hope that you all are ready to work as well. All right. So the definition that I went with, full of meaning, significant. So it's living with intention and not wandering through life. We are not spending the next 365 days just wandering, just doing random things, going to random places, connecting with random people. No, we're not doing that. We're not. We're not doing that. Yes, get in alignment. Yes, yes, indeed. So again, purposeful living is living with intention, not wandering through life. Now, I understand that many people go through life just reacting instead of intentionally creating the life they were meant to live. The truth is, success without purpose is empty. It's empty if you don't have purpose behind it. Yes, no more random. No more. Everything is intentional. where I go, how I spend my time, intentional, the books that I read, right? And let me share, I'm going to verify from my notes for a minute. I'm going to verify from my notes for a minute and share something with you all. Being honest, right? Because I'm growing just as you are. I know I teach you all, but I'm also in my phases and stages of development, right? So some years ago, I made this goal or said to myself, because it wasn't a type of goal that I had written out or done the way that I'm doing goals right now, right? I said that I'm going to be a millionaire. I have to be a millionaire by the time I hit 40. Now, I just shared with you all that I'm going to be 40 in 4 months, right? Not to say that God can't do it in 4 months, because he absolutely can. He can do it in 4 months, right? I said that I'm going to be in the seven figures by my 40th birthday. That's in 4 months. So as I'm being intentional and really assessing where I'm at as it pertains to that goal, I realized that, hey, you missed a major step in this process of getting to that seven figures, because I know what six figures feel like, right? I know what that feels like years over. I know what it feels like. So to get to the seven figure, I have been educating myself. Y'all see the books that I read. Millionaire Mindset. I just finished that one. I started The Millionaire Next Door. The next one that I'm going to read is We Should All Be Millionaires, right? That's the next one on my reading schedule to read. So I'm educating myself. And as I'm reading these books, I'm realizing, hey, you skipped a lot of steps. Like, there are some things that you have not done yet. So yes, I had put that out there that, okay, by the time I'm 40, I want to be in the seven figure category, right? I want to be in that category. But there are some things that I did not do to make sure that I hit that. So now I have to correct these things. I have to work on these things and accept the fact that based on not planning properly or doing the foundational steps that I needed to do to get to the seven figures, I have to accept that, okay, you missed out on that. So now it's time to get that done so you can hit seven figures. So get the foundational work done, which is what I'm working on right now so that I can get to seven figures. So everything that I do is intentional so that I can get to this place. All right. Everything that I do is intentional. So you got to be intentional about educating yourself on whatever your goal is. I don't know if your goal is six figures, seven figures, and if you have not yet accomplished the six figure, I think you should start there. Don't try to aim too high where you disappoint yourself. Not that you shouldn't aim high, but you want to be realistic. Okay? You want to be realistic. Are you able to manage six figures? Because God is not going to give you seven figures if you have not proven yourself a good steward over six figures, right? And even if he give it to you, you're not going to be able to manage it. You may lose it. And then there's going to be all type of emotional things that's connected to that loss, right? Because you're going to create a fast, flashy life, then lose that. And it's going to be hard for you to get back up there. So make sure that you do the foundational work to get to where you're trying to go. All right. So I have been managing that six-figure level and I want to get to seven figures, but there's some foundational things that I skipped over that I did not do. And I'm educating myself and getting them done so that I can hit and maintain the seven figures. All right. So that was just a veer off my notes, but I hope it helped you. I hope it did. So I acknowledge that I missed a step. I accepted it. And now I'm working on those steps. All right. I'm getting those things in place. All right. So it's okay when you get to the realization that, hey, you know what? I should have studied this years back so that I can hit this goal. It's okay. It's all right. Acknowledge it. I skipped a step. Now it's time for me to correct it so I can get to my next level. All right. Once there's life, there is hope. That's what my aunt always told me. So you get the information that you need. Educate yourself. And don't say, I can't afford to educate myself. You just need to be hungry enough for where you're trying to go. You're going to go to that library, sit in that library, and find there are books in the library. The answer that you seek, I'm very passionate, and I'm getting passionate about this thing. I'm passionate about what I teach. I'm passionate about helping you all change your life, right? You're welcome, Miss Gloria. You're welcome. I'm passionate about it. The answer that you're looking for, the solution that you're looking for, it's inside of a book that you haven't read yet. It's inside of a book. So you just got to figure out what category of life does this answer fall into. Go to the library. The answers are there. If you say you can't afford to buy books, I have a budget for books every month because I'm trying to get somewhere, right? I'm trying to get somewhere. So I have a budget for buying books every month. The answer that you're looking for, the idea that is going to take you to your next level, it is inside of a book that you have not read yet. And I know some say, oh, I don't like to read. I didn't like reading before. I didn't. But I got me a little book and I said, I'm going to finish this book no matter what. And once I finished that book, I think I read it like 3 times. I read that little book. And that's how I fell in love because of the transformation that took place from me reading that book. I was like, wait, if this book helped me, maybe a book on finance will help me. A book on relationships will help me. Just give me information because that's what you need. And I didn't even get through half of my notes yet, but I'm trying to help you all. I'm back. I've been away. So let me get it out. Let me get it all out. Let me get it all out. So the answer that you seek, good morning, Miss Melissa, how are you? The answer that you seek, it is inside of a book. It is the curriculum of a course that you have not taken yet. I am telling you. I'm telling you. My mentees are in the comments. They can tell you about new things that they have learned, no matter what their age category is, from information that they got from my mentorship or my program. Right? So the answer that you seek that is going to change and transform your life is inside of a book. It's inside of a course that you have not taken yet or you have not read yet. So you have to get to that place where you're seeking or hungry for the information that is going to transform your mind. And once you get that mental transformation, everything's going to shift in your life. I promise you. I promise you. Even if you never buy my books or join my program, if you go out there and you get in the right program, you buy the right book, you will find answers. You will. All right? I hope that helped somebody. I hope so. Oh my goodness. Now I'm way over my time. So let's see. I just got through the first paragraph of my notes. But again, we're on page 144 of the Bold Moves Manual. So I want you to get this book so you can get the notes for today. To knock this thing over. For Purposeful. All right. I hope that helped somebody. I hope so. But if you're new here, this is just how I teach. I don't get on here to say stuff to you. I know there are a lot of people that come on and they give you sweet nonsense and then they ask you for something. I'm here to help you. All right? I'm here to help you. And I'm very passionate about it. All right. So, oh my goodness. I only have like 2 more minutes. Let's see what I can get through. So again, success without purpose is empty. Activity without direction leads to exhaustion. If you're just doing random things, you're welcome. You're very welcome. I love what I do. Activity without direction leads to exhaustion. So if you're just getting up, just doing random stuff, you're going to get exhausted. And this is how a lot of goals get forgotten. You don't have a plan that you're working from. You're just doing random stuff. And that will make you exhausted. We don't want to do that. No, we're not doing that. We're going to have a plan and work the plan. Okay? True fulfillment comes from living with purpose. So here's what I'm going to do, because I just spent all that time going off notes. I'm going to skip down to the help section where I can help you. Let's see. So again, I want you to get, where can I get the book? You can get it on Amazon. On Amazon, the Bold Moves Manual. If you type my name in, Anika V. Brown, if you type my name in, Anika V. Brown, it will pop up for you. But you can get it on Amazon, okay? The Bold Moves Manual. All right? So, no more random stuff. Exactly. Yeah. Yes. Have a plan and work the plan. And as I always tell you all, even if the end result does not pan out exactly how you wanted it to come out, there are essential lessons that you need to learn for the next time around. So make sure that you're paying attention to the lessons. All right. Kobe Bryant said that it's not the trophies or the ring. It's all the training, all the work that you do, and the person that you become in the process. So create that plan, follow the plan. If there's anything that you're going to get from doing that, is discipline, because you're following the plan. All right. So follow the plan. We don't just get up and do random stuff. All right. So, oh my goodness, look at the time. Look at the time. Look at the time. I have to skip through some of this, but get the book. It's on page 144. All right. So for those of you that don't have a purposeful plan that you're working from, here's what you're going to do. Number one, you're going to get clear on what matters most to you. What matters to you? What are your core values? What kind of impact do you want to make on this world, on your family, right? On your community? What type of impact do you want to make? And I don't want you to say, oh, I'm just. No, you're not just anything. All right? You're valuable. You have life experiences. You have wisdom. You have knowledge. You have something to share. You have a story, an overcomer story. You have something to share. So don't get in that place where you're saying, well, I'm just. No, you're a person of value. So what type of impact do you want to make? What truly brings you joy and fulfillment? These are the things that you need to get clear on. All right. So you can live a purposeful life. What are your core values? Do you just let people use up your time? Do you make promises and you never show up? You never follow through? Like, what are your core values? I have to follow through. If I give somebody my word, I'm going to be there and I'm going to get it done. All right. If I say to myself that, hey, you're going to accomplish this goal, I apply myself and I get it done. These are core values of mine. All right. Okay. Being kind, being generous, core values. So you got to figure that out. You got to get clear on these things. We're going higher in this next phase. Stick with me, y'all. All right. Stick with me. Make sure you hit the follow button if you haven't done so yet. I'm live here Monday through Friday, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. So what are your core values? What kind of impact do you want to make? What truly brings you joy? You got to get clear on these things. Write them out. Get you a journal or piece of paper, something. Write it out. All right. Next thing that you're going to do, you need to set intentional goals. Don't just set a goal because your cousin did it or because it's a popular thing on social media. It may not be the right thing for you. So you're going to set intentional goals. Purposeful people don't just set regular goals. They set meaningful goals that align with their vision. What do you want your next 365 to look like? Set goals that align with that. Right? So before you take anything new on, you're going to ask yourself, does this align with my purpose? Because I want to live a purposeful life. Don't just do things just to do it, because that is going to drain you. Right? It's going to drain you. It's going to make you exhausted, and you're going to get a few months down the road and be like, oh, I'm tired. We're not doing that. Okay? All right. Another way to live purposefully is to serve others with your gift. Who are you helping? Who are you inspiring? Who are you uplifting? Find someone to serve. whomever your heart is pulled towards. Serve them with your gift. You know how to manage money? Start helping one or two people. Hey, let me help you to get your budget together. Let me help you to get out of this financial situation. Use your gifts to help, to inspire, to uplift someone else. That's another way to live purposefully. All right, let me give you this and then we will make our decrees and go. All right, because I'm way over my time. So I want you to live with intention. Make sure that every step you take align with your purpose. For those of you who are new here, what I'm reading, it's inside the book. Get the book, page 144, 142. What did I say? What did I say? 141 and 142. Page 141 and 142. It's in the book. I could not get through all of the notes today because, as it always happens, I veer off my notes. And that's okay. As long as you're getting the transformation that you desire, the mental shift that you desire, I'm happy with that. All right, I'm happy with that. But get the book so you can get the rest of the notes. So you're going to live with intention. Make sure that every step you take aligns with your purpose and aligns with a vision. What you say that you want your next 365 to look like and what you want to accomplish in the next 365. Make sure that everything that you do aligns with it. So I'm working, as I told you all, that I'm correcting the areas that I did not correct on my journey to 7 figures. So I'm working on that. So I have to pay attention to how I spend my money. Pay attention to my investments, right? Pay attention to my investments. I'm telling you, like, this correcting stuff, it's been amazing, an amazing journey. So I have to pay attention to where I go, who I connect with. How are they impacting my money mindset? Those who I connect with. So I'm going through my own personal development and personal growth as well. So I want y'all to be intentional and do things that align with where you're trying to go. All right, so the word of the day is purposeful. Page 141 and 142 in the Bold Moves Manual. Get your copy on Amazon. It is available on Amazon. Join me right here every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time for Command Your Day so you can follow along. If you have any questions for me, feel free to DM me. Okay, my DMs are open if you have any questions for me. All right, awesome. Let's do this. Let's set our intentions for today. Again, we're living an intentional life. What are 3 things that you can do today that will get you 3 steps closer to what you want your life to look like when we get to 365? All right, when we hit that 365 days mark, what do you want to see? What are 3 things that you can do today to see that? You want to write the book? What are 3 things that you can get done today so you'll become an author? You will hit 365 and say, I am a published author, if that is your goal. You want to get a specific certificate? What are 3 things that you can do today to get you closer to them hanging on the wall? What are 3 things that you can do today? Get those 3 things done. All right, get them done. My alarm is about to go off any minute to tell me it's time to get off the live. So get those 3 things done today. If you want to work with me, you're not sure how to map things out, you're not sure how to make your vision clear, you're not sure how to execute. And again, I'm scaling my mentorship program. There will be a consistency boot camp included in that. So if you want to work with me, you can DM me the word mentor so that we can start working together and I can help you to get there. All right, I can walk with you for the next 365 to help you get there. All right, awesome. Let's make some decrees. See this now? TikTok is having me do a puzzle. I really need to go into my settings and reset that. All right, my alarm is about to go off any minute now, but let's make some decrees. We know that life and death lies in the power of the tongue. What you speak is what you will see. So we're very intentional about what it is that we're speaking. So I'm going to decree for all of us, and you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. So here we go. I decree that the Lord is blessing us and keeping us in all our ways. I decree that his face and his favor is shining upon us and giving us peace. I decree that we're healthy and strong in body, mind, and spirit. I decree that we're well balanced in every area of our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment in our lives. I decree that we're blessed coming and going. I decree that our storehouse, our savings, our checking, our investment accounts are blessed with abundance and overflow. I decree that we're blessed with clear direction and a disciplined life. I decree that the rain of abundance, favor, and goodness is falling on us. I decree that we're blessed with success, with prosperity, and provision. I decree that we walk today in faith and expectancy with results. I decree that we're empowered to prosper in our walk with the Lord. I decree that God's grace is giving us speed and acceleration in all that we do. I decree things of great value is coming our way today. I decree that the Lord is amplifying our voices and perfecting our gifts. I decree that God is connecting us with great men and giving us kingdom and strategic opportunities. I decree that we are victorious in life. And that is how we program a productive and a successful day. So now our mindset and our intentions are set for today. And we understand that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Thank you so much for typing I agree. So get those 3 things done. Again, if you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor. DM me the word mentor so that we can get you enrolled in the Action Accelerator so you can get to your next level with a clear plan, clear direction, and strategies that you can execute on immediately to get to your next level. All right. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. Let's take the day on with faith and expectancy. We're going to expect good things today. We're going to expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase because we have the understanding that anything is possible. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. And remember, the word of the day is purposeful. We're resetting today. We're resetting. We're making a decision what we want the next 365 to look like and what we want to accomplish when we get to that mark, August 25th of 2026. Live on purpose. Do things intentionally that will get you to your desired destination. It's good to see you in the community. See you tomorrow. Awesome. Thank y'all so much for showing up. Hit the follow button. I will be back tomorrow morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. Join me right here. If you haven't gotten the book yet, go get the book. Join us right here so you can make the best of phase 2 of Command Your Day and join my community so you can get access to the money plan and the goals assessment. All right. You're very welcome. Thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you all. Have an amazing day. I'll be back tomorrow. I will see you all in the morning. Bye for now.